that clear? So we are always talking about the 11 major chakras. Now, the word transformer is used in the sense of transforming a certain form of energy into another form of energy. So, when we are doing the energy healing, what is the concept of transforming energy? See, in the crown, in the ajna, in the throat region, in the heart region, we have which energy? Which energy we have? Pardon? We have subtle energy. Subtle means it is refined. Okay? Lower down the solar plexus region, solar, navel, sex, basic, we have grosser energy. Okay? What is the meaning of grosser energy? It is more of earthly matters. More of, okay? And above the solar plexus chakra, we have more of subtle energy. Subtle means it's like air prana. It's like air, and this is like ground prana. Now, light can be transformed into electrical energy, which can also be transformed into mechanical energy or heat. The energy centers are like energy transformers. So these all the 11 major energy centers, they are nothing but energy transformers. When we inhale, okay, the upper subtle energy, when it goes to the lower layers of the body, it is actually transforming the grosser energy. Okay, it is actually diluting the grosser energy, and when that energy moves up, so there is a transformation of energy, and this is what is done in the super brain yoga exercise. When energy from the lower energy centers move upward into the higher energy centers, they are transformed into the other forms of energy which have much higher frequency. When higher forms of energy from the upper energy centers move down into the lower energy centers, they are transformed into the other form of energies and which have much lower frequency. So what is happening? We are stepping up the energy and we are stepping down the energy. What is the concept of the super brain yoga exercise? The energy is step up and down. Alright? So when energy from the basic energy center and the sex energy center move up towards the heart, okay, they are transformed into peace, love and compassion. So in the basic and sex chakra, what is the energy we have? What is the energy we have? Grosser. What is the quality of the grosser energy? No, not it is in it is actually of greed, insecurity, jealousy, okay, and insufficiency, okay, poverty consciousness. These are all the lower qualities, okay, which is there in the lower bodies. Now, when the lower energy moves up, what happens? Towards the heart center, they get transformed into peace, love and compassion. So, the energy is changing. What is happening? The energy is changing. And when they go up to the throat and ajna, they are transformed into pranic energy of intelligence and creativity. At the throat energy center, the lower energies, when they move up to the heart, they have actually become lovable. Then at the throat, they have intelligence and creativity. Throat and ajna. And when they move towards the crown, they have actually become spiritual. It has become what? Spiritual energy. Okay, they go up to the crown center and the energy is transformed into the pranic energy of spirituality. In the crown energy center controls and energizes the brain. The energy is also transformed into a subtle type of pranic energy that is utilized for energizing the brain for its proper functioning. So this is how the brain cells are regenerated and activated, and they are actually renewed. What happens to the brain cells? They get renewed. Now, this is a very good thing. When you connect the tongue to the palate, what is the benefit? See, the energy body has a front energy wiring and the back energy wiring. In acupuncture, this is called as energy channel or meridian. Since the body has to eat food, okay, in the front energy channel is broken at the mouth area. At the mouth area, what has happened? The energy circuit is broken. So when you connect the tongue to the roof of the mouth, the energy circuit is again completed. When the tongue is connected to the palate, the front and the back energy channels expand and also the energy level of the person increases. So when the front energy channel and the back energy channel, they are plugged with the tongue at the roof of the mouth, the circuit is complete. Clairvoyant observation is there that the meridians, when the energy is not connected, is very small. It is only 1 to 2. But when it is connected, the meridian increases in diameter 5 to 10 millimeters. Okay, so that is also getting more energy. Now this is the energy circuit when the tongue is connected and the tongue is not connected. Can you see correctly, all of you? The front and the back meridian. What is happening? See here, this is the front meridian. It goes down. Mother earth also it is connected. In the upper connection and the lower connection, it is grounded and rooted. Then from the back meridian, again. So the cycle is complete. Here, when the tongue is not connected, there is no light above, no light going to Mother Earth. Okay? And the energy at the auric level also has depleted. Here the aura is also pulsating. Can you see this outer aura? It is big. Okay? And here the outer aura has shrunk. It is depleted. So when the tongue is connected, that is the benefit. Now, how to energize and activate the brain? The body is very complicated, certain electronic equipment. When the proper energy wiring connection is made, it produces the right results. When the connection is wrong, it does not produce the right result. Okay? The right ear lobe corresponds to the left brain. Okay? And while the left ear lobe corresponds to the right brain. We all know this. I think all of you all know this, no? Huh?
Yes.
So the right ear is which brain?
Left.
Hmm? Left. No, the left is known as which brain?
Conscious brain.
Logical. And the right?
Creative.
Okay. So when what we are going to see now, when the right ear lobe is gently squeezed with the left thumb and the left index finger. Okay? With the thumb outside, it produces the necessary energy connection which causes the left brain and the pituitary gland to become energized and activated. So, you have to use your thumb. What you have to use? You have to use your thumb and the left ear lobe. You have to hold like that and the index finger has to be behind. Okay? And all these fingers have to be curled. It's like that you will. So the moment this connection, you are holding it this way, the clairvoyant observation is that the left ear, okay, and the right ear and the pineal gland, okay, they are activated. What is happening? They are activated. Now, when you hold with the right thumb, the left ear, and the index finger behind and all these fingers curl, it is this brain, the left brain and the pituitary gland is getting activated. Okay?
And we want to write down yesterday.
Pardon?
We want to write down yesterday. Very, very important. We just want to write down.
You want to write down? Okay. If you don't write it, this book will be there in the library. Later on, you can come down and read and see. Because when you write fast, you may write sometimes something wrong.
Okay.
So you just listen. Okay? Afterwards, you come to the library. This book will always be there for your reference. You have a look and you read it.
Which book is that?
This Super Brain Yoga exercise will be with the library. So you can come and have the right what happens when if the wrong mudra is there. Okay, see the ancient yogis were already known